Final day of the season. We're finally there. Champions. Great to see the game today. Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp in the house. Trent is obviously leaving. Lots of news in terms of the transfer front. Wirtz. We've got Frimpong. We've got Kirkes potentially. Look, so much to chop up. So little time. Things that happen in Liverpool at breakneck speed. It's time to take some stock of it. Time to evaluate the situation. So really just want to chop up before the game today with yourself, potential starting lineups, team today, the various news that's going on, and just sort of see where we're at. Talk to you after this. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are around the world, LFC fans. Last game of the season, we are champions. Today, we get to play Crystal Palace, a team who are really on the up and up. Well done, Crystal Palace, I've said before. Great victory against Manchester City. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted them to win. Great victory for Tottenham against Man United. Who wanted United? Not us. And it's so fantastic to see them at last finally win something. And said he'll win in the second season, and he did, regardless of the fact that they're like 19 or 20 losses they've got this season. But well done to them in a game that I have openly said was very, very boring. But so what? They won, and they got to do a little parade. So first of all, let's start off with game today against Crystal Palace. What's the starting lineup to be? I don't expect Trent to start. I think we need to just say, basically, we're almost there. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Que sera, sera. Look, will he get on maybe a few minutes? I think he probably will. Bradley to start. Robbo, I expect to be left back. I think the shop window for Tsimikas has been done. We've did that. The play's got to go. I was expect to see Virgil and Kwanzaa. I know Gomez is back. Seen him in training. I just think it's worth jeopardising anything with the players. Just let him be. Alisson, I expect to be in goal. It'll be nice to see Kelleher. I think Alisson will end up being in goal. Midfield, expect a strong one. Gravenberch, McAllister, Szoboszlai, Gakpo, Diaz, and Salah. Now, that's been Salah starting out against Crystal Palace. Look, 2 losses, a draw. Last 4 games, no thank you. Win, please. We've had enough. Yeah, players have been relaxing. I know they went to Dubai and all that kind of stuff. We just need a win. We need a victory. Champions, let's seal it off. Let's finish off. And I look forward to next season. Let me know in terms of your starting lineups, players you want to see starting. I don't expect Trent to start. Like I said, I expect to maybe come on 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Just to at least get a memorable Sarah. Look, Jurgen's given his opinion. And I respect my ex-manager. Everyone should. I don't want to see people really criticise him and tarnishing Jurgen's name over Trent. I kind of feel like people got the right to be dissatisfied with Trent. I always shared that I don't want to boo. I don't see that as a way to treat a player who's given us 20 years of great service. And he had his leaving speech at the training ground. And look, 20 years great service, just respect that. Yeah, he's done things for us. He's been from boy to man. He's moving on. Don't expect you to clap for him. Don't expect you to sing his name. Just don't boo him. It's just getting boring. It's silly. This is not us. And Jurgen's right. This is not us. This is not how we behave. So let's not do that. Nice to see the mural for Virgil. Nice to see him over there, standing there in front of his mural. Well deserved. Great captain. And hopefully we'll win more things with him as our captain. So now, aside in terms of the game, Slot on his press conference did talk a little bit about Trent. Talked about his views about Trent's training performances initially in pre-season. Kind of think that none of that surprises us. Trent, there's been a few games where we criticised Trent's running, tackling, defending. And I've been the most critical of that. I mean, I've always recognised the fact that as a defender on the offensive, great. I mean, you're not going to get a better pass of the ball. It's exquisite. It's a work of art he's got. However, defensively, to the point, teams started to just strategize to only attack his side was the only strategy. And that caused a lot of problems in games. So it'd be nice to see beyond that and see a new style of play, different creativity, and defensively more solidified. Bradley last week, I felt, didn't show that. I think he's going to have to work on his defensive abilities. Frimpong obviously is hopefully coming. That's not signed off yet. Medicals and all that's been done, but we're waiting for that. Here we go. Deal's finished. But from Fabrizio Romano talking in Italy podcast, Frimpong's not a problem. Fabrizio Romano again talking about Kerkez. Kerkez deal was going to happen before, but with the Wirtz deal, Kerkez deal has just been delayed. Still happening. Player wants to come to Liverpool. Liverpool want a player. I think the two clubs are in much agreement. So that will just hopefully be solidified once the Wirtz deal is sorted. Then we get to the Florian Wirtz deal. Potentially, look, 120 something million. Whoa, big money. Don't see Liverpool spend that kind of cash. We normally used to delaying, lying, haggling, and all that. And there will be some sort of structure to the deal. Well, you got a world-class player here who wants to go for the Ballon d'Or. He's 22 years old. You know, he is a very good number 10. He will give us that creativity in the middle of the park, which I feel we lack. I feel we are lacking that creativity in the middle of the park of a playmaker to release and unlock the defences. Release the strikers and unlock the defences. I don't like this idea of a false nine. I leave the coach to it, but I want to see him as a midfielder. It'll just give us really strong midfield. I mean, you think about that with Gravenberch, young player of the year, McAllister, probably one of the best players in the club, probably one of the best midfielders in Europe. Szoboszlai runs for days, warhorse, just needs to work on his passing and the final third. And Wirtz, I mean, come on, that is a solid unit. You know, if you think about, and imagine Wirtz, Salah, Frimpong. Then you got on the left-hand side, Kerkez. Then you got the Diaz if he stayed with us. I mean, there's rumours about Diaz to Barcelona. But just look at the mobility this team could have. And this is where you can imagine Slot's team just closing in on the other half, keeping teams penned in, not allowed to release them, not allowed to let come out of your box, not allowed to come out of your half because we just keep you in there. Then we got the Virgils, Konates, that if you try and get away, we get the ball, we start all over again. Imagine Salah just moving in from the right into the centre midfield, into striker position, just being allowed to roam free because he's got a Frimpong, because he's got a Bradley, because he's got that Gravenberch as a third central defender dropping in. So much potential, so much opportunity. But look, potentially £325,000 per week would put him obviously in the highest brackets in terms of the squad payments. It looks like the deal's nearly done. I mean, Fabrizio Romano is basically saying deal's done. The only delay is that obviously the structuring of the deal. Leverkusen are happy. Bayern are sort of resounded to the fact he's choosing Liverpool. He's saying he's choosing Liverpool. City have dropped out of the race, and they want to get this done before the player joins up with German squad. So really, it's nearly there. And then hopefully that'll be followed up with a Kerkez signing. And then we need a striker. Gutierrez or whoever it is from Lisbon, or whoever it is. We can see this team really flourishing. I can't see us getting Isaac. I think you can't be getting 125 million player in and then getting 150 million player in FS. That'll be beyond crazy for FSG. So I can't wait. It's just so exciting. As a Liverpool fan, do you not think this is exciting? Do you not think this is great news? Do you not think that FSG put their hands in their pockets if we get this over the line? Not if it's over the line yet, with anything really, but if we get this over the line, I mean, look at how we built the squad. And this puts us in prime position to really do something in the league next season, and not just that, have a depth of squad, and not just that, go for Europe. But Bajcetic to come back. Yeah, we've got players to come back who will be our next layer of players who will keep the squad strong. I mean, look, who could be going? I kind of feel we may see Diaz, hopefully not, but he may go. Obviously, you got left-sided Simicast. I think Simicast has got to go. I just don't think he's strong enough. Robbo will just run out his, I think, last year. I can't see the club giving him on a year, and Kirkers will be his challenger. Midfield, White Elliott looks like he's going. I think Jones will probably stay, but that'll be interesting. And I think maybe Endo would go. I think, as the quality of the squad is better, we don't necessarily need an Endo because we'll have a better quality of player to be there, if that makes sense. It's a pity, but I think Endo's done for us what he could, but I can't see him in the stop evolution of play. It'll be nice to see Jurgen at Anfield today. It'd be nice to sort of see him get a round of applause from the fans and respect to all the things that he's done, and and respect his views about Trent. Respect him because that's our ex-manager, and rumour is he may be going back to football, maybe going to Roma, and but good luck to him. All the best. I mean, no disrespect anyway. We love the man. So, and in slot we've got the new future. So may it be bright. Maybe red, and maybe cop. But let me know what you think. Let me know your opinions about Klopp and his views about Trent. Let me know about your starting lineups. Let me know about players that you want to get us to sign up and players that you think will leave. Click on notifications, like and subscribe. The more you get people to share, the more it helps the algorithms. I'm trying to do this holistically. I'm not purchasing any space or any sort of boosters, because for me, it's all about growing this channel holistically, and as I grow, we'll see things, new kit coming in, we'll see some debates and stuff like that. So all stuff we do on the side after work, etc, etc, etc. But I appreciate comments that people have made to me directly and stuff like that, and the feedback is excellent, it's lovely, and it's appreciated. We're all football fans, we all love Liverpool FC, and we love other clubs. So you'll see me talking about other clubs as well as I grow my content and do a bit more. But always appreciate feedback, always appreciate the support that you give. Please watch the videos, like, click on the notifications and share, and see you on the other side. Great season, and all I want to finish is Champione, Champione, ole, ole, ole. Have a great holidays. See you later.